The International Islamic University Malaysia, or IIUM, is a public university in Malaysia. Its main campuses are located in Gombak, Selangor and Pagar Johor, with its Center for Foundation Studies in Gambang, Pahang, and its medical-centric branch in Kuantan, Pahang. The university can easily fit many students. There are approximately 15,000 undergraduates and 3,200 postgraduate students, including international students from 125 countries in the world. Most of these students live inside the campus since IIUM provides accommodation, or also known as mahallah, to the students. Students will register a room by themselves, either in solo or with their own friends as roommates. But what if the students are not allowed to choose their own roommates? In seeking this answer, we have interviewed 4 students to know their opinions on the proposal that students should not be allowed to choose their own roommates in respective mahallah to promote integration and to strengthen the ukhuwah among local and international students. But first, let us get to know them.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amirullah bin Zulkifli. I'm from Sarawak, Malaysia. I'm in my 4th year, first semester study, majoring in English literature.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Fahmi bin Abu Bakar, and I'm from Kelantan, and I'm from the Department of English, and I'm a first year student.
Assalamualaikum, this is Lee Jesu from South Korea, majoring in political science. This is my second semester, first year.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Amalina. I'm from Shala, Malaysia. I'm a student of Human Sciences, majoring in Psychology, and I'm in my 3rd year, second semester.
Now, let us listen to their opinions.
What do you think about this idea?
I think with this idea, we wouldn't need pre-registration for mahallah anymore, since students could not choose their own roommates, and which means mahallah or block, room, compartments or level of the room will be given, assigned randomly to all students who want to live in campus. And I think every student, especially the local and international, possess different means of communication in which they will speak their mother tongue most of the time, which means local and international students would have to communicate by using language that they both could understand. And also in different situations where students possess different level of fluency in communicating using second and third language, depending on how much of the usage of language in their daily life. The second or the third languages is referring to English and Arabic languages. However, some students might possess different level of understanding these languages.
What do you feel about the idea of students should not be allowed to choose their own roommates of respective mahallah to promote integration and to strengthen ukhuwah among local and international students?
I partially agree with the idea. If I agree, I like it as it helps me to ease my registration, and having a different roommates of different backgrounds doesn't necessarily be bad. We learn to know people through a closure, especially in our mahallah, and this shall help me to face my future even better. And if I disagree with this idea, I dislike the idea of setting students into a room whilst knowing no one, because I prefer to be in a room with my friends who I am familiar with, and this is against my rights as a student in IIUM.
What do you think of the idea?
I think the plan of not allowing students to choose their own roommates in the mahallah is a great plan. It is because when random selection of roommates happens, it will provide more exposure to the students by helping them to get out from their comfort zone. Instead of having the same roommates throughout the whole 4 years, students will be able to engage with different types of people, explore the adventure by not knowing who will be their roommates for the semester. When students are not allowed to choose their own friends as their roommates, it will create a good chance for them to know different backgrounds of other people. Exposing the students with different culture backgrounds can increase the experiences and knowledge about other cultures, as well as promoting mutual understanding among students. This also can educate the students to be a well-prepared person and trained to be an easy-to-adapt student.
Do you have any other opinions on this issue?
Most of students were living with their family members before entering university. Sometimes it is not comfortable to live with strangers. It would be hard to mingle with others at first if their lifestyle or culture is totally different from them. If students want to socialize with others, they can do it in their class or university club. If students get a randomly chosen room, they may get a room which is too far from their class. It will be difficult and tiring to go to the class and come back to their room, and this may influence to their study and lifestyle.
What do you think of this idea?
I think the idea is practical and doable, and if the idea is to be applied, I would like to suggest two mechanisms. The first mechanism will be any two pairs can choose their own roommates, but the room will be assigned by the mahallah office. Since IUM, most of the rooms occupied or for 4 people in one room, and therefore the student can choose one roommate from their own friend, and the other 2 will be assigned by the mahallah office. For my second mechanism, this idea should be applied to the first year and second year students only. The ITD authority will have to change the pre-registration system so that the first year and second year student will not be allowed to choose their own room. Who is in charge for this? They will be mahallah office to assign them. And however, this mechanism should not be restricted to special case students such as students with disabilities and students with severe sickness.
We agree to the idea. Having a different roommates from different kuliah or departments or from anywhere else, people of different background, can actually promote integration and strengthen the ukhuwah among local and international students. IUM itself is an international student, and the idea is reflective of the vision, mission and objective of IUM. One of the principles of IUM is triple ICE: Islamization, internalization, integration and comprehensive excellence. And one of those that have been mentioned before is integration, where IUM seeks to integrate Malaysian and non-Malaysian students and staff. Agreeing to this notion is definitely one step ahead of realizing the vision, mission and objective of IUM. Hence, we agree to to the notion.